All righty.
Okay, California is a two-party state, which means that if you don't consent to be recorded, we ask that you exit the meeting. All righty, today we're going to talk about takeout doubles. And Joel, I know, is always worried about copyright, but this image, which is clearly from In-N-Out, is something that was provided by Microsoft PowerPoint. So we're not putting ourselves at any financial risk by including it. No. Takeout doubles are probably the oldest artificial bid. And you know, if one were to describe them, the words that come to mind are important, useful, easy, and often. So I know that doesn't sound very good, but that's what we're going to go with. So, all righty. So where the heck are we? And actually, I'm trying to find where the pictures of the people are, but I don't. Participants. And, oh, well, no images. That's the way it goes. So where are we? Today, we're on takeout doubles in our 24-week curriculum. So we're getting near the end, but it's never the end. Once we hit the end, we'll go back to the beginning. And then we will spend time on card play and taking tricks and planning the play and defense and all that good stuff. So I haven't heard anybody. Oh, there we go. I see the people. Okay, good. So we're all still here. So the bid double dates back at least to 1895, which actually predates the Dick Van Dyke Show, surprisingly. And here's an example. Laura, I don't think they can make their bid, so I'm going to say double. And Laura, of course, goes, oh, Rob. And she says, if they do make the bid, they'll score double the points. And Rob says, yes, but if they go down, their penalty will be doubled. But the bid double is not very frequently used in this fashion nowadays, particularly at low-level contracts. So let's talk about that. It's super easy. It's super useful. And what it says is, partner, please bid your longest suit. And that'll make sense in just a moment. And a very important thing, bid your longest suit even if you have 0 points. I am begging you to bid. So a side comment, competitive bidding is fun and it's hard. And those of you who've played now in duplicate at the Nationals or in Palo Alto or wherever, you know that. And there's some guidelines, but it's not quite like, you know, opening bids and responding to one no trump and all that, which is pretty well defined. When both sides are bidding, it's hard. And mostly you just got to follow your gut. I know that's not reassuring, but it is what it is. So reminder from last week, an overcall promises a 5-card suit. Mm-hmm. So you're sitting here, you have this lovely hand, 4, 8, 10, 13 high card points, 1 for length is 14. You're ready to open a spade, and then the pesky opponent bids a heart, deals and bids a heart. So what do? And the answer is you bid a spade. And it's different than an opening bid. An overcall promises a 5-card suit or longer. Mm-hmm. And it doesn't matter if it's spades, hearts, diamonds, or clubs. Why? Well, the opponents have already shown some strength, and that makes it a little riskier for you to bid. And even more difficult, they've taken away some of the bidding room. So you have less room to have a conversation. You know, you're not really able to say a club, a heart, a spade, because they've already pushed things up a little bit. So what we're going to talk about today is the takeout double. So you're sitting here with this hand. I count 13 high card points. And again, I tend to look for groupings of cards. Ace, king, queen, jack is 10, and 3 is 13. And then I always count twice. Ace and 2 kings is 10, 12, 13. Great, I got the same number twice. You're thinking, I'm going to open a club. And then the pesky opponent deals and bids a dime. Mm-hmm. Well, what do? you can't overcall. You can't bid a spade, you can't bid a heart, you can't bid two clubs, because by doing so, you would promise a 5-card suit. So back in the 50s, a guy got a great idea. It was actually originally, no, I'm sorry, different idea. This goes way back farther than that. I was thinking of a different convention. So let me think, what could I do? Well, low-level contracts like one diamond rarely go down. So it usually doesn't make any sense to double them. So let's repurpose the bid of a double when it's a low-level contract to mean something completely different to partner. Instead of saying, I don't think they can make it, what this bid is going to mean is, partner, I don't want to defend. I want you to bid your longest suit and, quote, take us out of the doubled contract. So that's why it's called a takeout double. And here's the idea. This is the perfect hand for a takeout double. What you're looking for is opening strength, or very close, and we saw that here. And you don't have a suit that you can bid. You're short in the opponent's suit, and you can support every other suit. You just don't know which one to bid, right? Maybe partner has 5 hearts or 4 spades or 4 clubs. Who knows what partner has? So you make a double. You bid double. And what you're saying is, partner, please bid. Please bid your best suit. And the purpose is to try to find a contract together after the bad guys have started the bidding. So we ready to dive in?
Yeah.
Okie doke. So this is the same hand that was on the prior page. Maybe the bidding goes like this. 1 diamond, you bid double. And what you're saying is, partner, bid your best suit. Bid your longest suit. And let's imagine the next person passes, and then it comes down to partner. So what's partner going to do? Partner's going to bid 1 heart. And maybe it goes all pass after that. How do we feel about 1 heart as a contract?
Good. Hey.
Looks pretty good to me. You know, we're going to take 3 heart tricks. We're probably going to get a couple of roughs over here. Going to get probably going to get 2 club tricks, 2 spade tricks. It looks like a great contract. And we could never have found the 1 heart contract without the takeout double, because you didn't have a 5-card suit to bid. And if you had passed and this guy had passed or done whatever, your partner's not going to be able to say anything. But when you make the takeout double, it says, partner, please bid. And when partner bids a heart, we find a great contract. So, questions about that?
I have a question.
Yeah.
You can still do it if your partner was the dealer and your partner passed, so it was pass 1 diamond, you can still double. Doesn't matter if your partner
Yes.
passed, because
Yes.
they don't have to have
The bidding could have gone pass by partner, 1 diamond, and you double. Means exactly the same thing. The bidding could have gone pass. We'll talk about this in a bit. Pass 1 diamond, and you double. The bidding could have gone 1 diamond, pass 2 diamonds, and you double. The message when you double a low-level contract is always, partner, bid your best suit.
How about if the person on didn't pass, the opponent didn't pass?
We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that in a page or two. Great question. And again, these presentations are only as good as the questions. All righty. So let's look at some examples. And again, the reminder, the takeout double asks partner to bid. It says, I'm short in their suit. I've got opening strength or close, and I can support all the other suits. So please, please bid. In fact, it's not an ask, it's a command. It says partner bid, no matter what. So the opponent bids a heart, and you've got this, it's a nice hand, 13 high card points. You're short in hearts. You can support every other suit. You're about opening strength. And so you double. Let's look at another one. Opponent bids a spade. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is this close to an opening bid? Not terribly. Question for you. If you make a takeout double, who's going to become declarer?
They are.
Partner.
Partner.
Yep.
And you have support for partner's suit, right?
Right.
When you have support for partner's suit, you count shortness points too, right?
Right.
So we actually know we're going to be the dummy.
Mhm.
So this hand is really worth 4, 7, 9, and 3 for shortness is 12. Because we know we're going to be dummy. So this is a bit weak for a takeout double, but it's got perfect shape, and I would double 100 times out of 100 with this hand. I was once playing at the club, and I doubled with a hand like this, and one of the people on the other side realized at the end of the hand that they'd ended up with a lousy board, a lousy result. And she was frustrated, which people, have you ever seen somebody frustrated at the bridge table? Yeah. She was frustrated. She called the director and said, he can't make a double. He doesn't have an opening hand. And the director looked at my hand and said, every expert and intermediate player in the world would make a double with this hand. I wish he had chosen different words, but that was the message. This is a fabulous takeout double. You've got exactly the right shape. And because you're going to be dummy, you can count support points. So it's 9 and 3 is 12. So we
Bill,
like
I have a question.
Yes.
How many is shortness in opponent's suit? 1, 2,
a doubleton, you can add 1 point.
right?
A singleton, if you've got 4 of them, you can certainly add 3 because you're going to be able to trump a couple of things in your hand, right? When we're thinking about declaring, high card points take tricks and length takes tricks. When we're supporting partner, shortness takes tricks because partner can trump things in our hand. So 1 for a doubleton, maybe 3 for a singleton. And the guidance I've heard about a void is count how many trumps you have and add that many points. So if you have 3, add 3. If you have 4, add 4, and so on.
What I meant to ask, I think, was shortness in opponent's suit. How many, like there, that's 1? For
Shortness.
double, for the takeout double. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Oh, we'll talk a little bit about shape. Yes.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah. Thank you.
Bill, how do you know that you're going to be the dummy?
Well, let's see. Partner bids a spade and I say double. What's partner going to do? Partner's going to bid hearts or diamonds or clubs. And I'm going to be thrilled. And that's the suit we're going to play in. That's a great question. Does that make sense?
Yes. But does it matter if the opponent on the east bids?
Yeah, that's a great question. We'll see in a couple minutes. Great question.
Thank you.
Let's look at another example. A diamond, and you've got again 13 high card points. What should we do with this hand?
Bid a spade. Oh, no, sorry, you can't.
Yeah, we can't overcall.
Right.
Because we don't have a 5-card suit. The problem is if we made a double, what suit do we think partner is long in?
Yeah.
Hearts. What's partner going to bid? Hearts.
Oh.
Oops. So as doubler, you have to be able to support whatever partner bids. So if this is an opening bid of a diamond, you just pass.
Oh,
You can't make a takeout double because partner's going to bid a heart, and then you're going to be up a creek.
Mhm.
We good with that one?
Mhm.
Mhm.
Okay. So
Well, Phil, how many cards do you have to have in each suit? Like 3 or 4?
we'll talk about that in a little bit. The short
Okay.
answer is you would love for the hand to look like this. But if you got, 2 of these and only 3 clubs, partner's going to try to bid spades. We'll look at a couple examples later. What do we think about this hand? 1 club. How many points do we have?
A lot.
Yeah, I count 16 high card points. Ace,
Yes.
king is 10 and 6. We got 16 high card points, and they're beautiful high card points. We double without a question. When we're commanding partner to bid, how many points does partner need to have to make a bid?
0.
0. So we'll look at this a little later, but we have to be really careful. If we make a takeout double and partner bids a suit, we have to remember that they may be totally broke. They may have nothing. So we have to be very careful about raising partner. This hand is a really strong hand. It's got 16 high card points. Partner's going to bid one of these other suits. So you're going to be able to add 3 for shortness because you're supporting. This is like a 19-point supporting hand. With this hand, it would be okay to raise partner. But if you're lighter than this, probably not. So a lot of information on this page.
When you say command, do they still have to say something if the third person bids?
No. And I think that's the next slide. Oh, no, it's a couple slides away. If the next person bids, it, quote, takes your partner off the hook. We'll look at a good example of that. So usually doubler's partner bids her longest suit. So if it goes a heart, double, pass, and this is question. Sorry, I thought I heard a question. A heart, double, pass, and this is your hand.
Spade.
Bid a spade. Easy peasy. A heart, double, pass, and this is your hand.
Diamond.
Let's bid 2 diamonds. Yeah, we got to go to the 2 level because they bid a heart. We wish we had another spade because we love the majors, but we got dealt diamonds, so we bid 2 diamonds. And a club, double, pass, and we got this. What do we bid?
Spades.
Spade.
A spade. Yeah, the spades are really weak, and the hearts have the king, queen, but length is everything. Length is everything. You want to bid your spade suit. Your king, queen of hearts will still take a trick no matter what trump is.
Excuse me, Phil, I have a
Yes.
question.
Yeah.
I thought when you double, you have to have, it's not just bid your longest suits, but I thought you're telling your partner you have everything covered except the
Opponent's suit.
Yeah, and in the second case here, having
Well,
1 club.
Well, I'm not showing the doubler's hand. So it went.
No, the second one. The second one.
Yep. A heart, double. That's your partner saying double.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I should have put the word, sorry, I should have put the word partner up here.
No, it was I'm sorry. I got confused.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's comments like that that help me make these better for the next time around. So thank you. So in this case, a club, double, pass, your longest suit is spades, and you bid your spade. Don't get blinded by the strength, because length is the most important thing for bidding suits. Let's look at some more examples. A club, partner doubles, pass, and this is your hand. I'm sorry, a spade, double, partner. I'm sorry, partner doubles, pass. What the heck do you bid with this hand?
2 clubs.
Ups.
Yeah. Are we happy about it? No, we'd rather bid hearts, but we got the clubs. A club, partner doubles, a pass, and we've got this hand.
Diamond.
A diamond.
Diamond.
Yeah.
Diamond.
Do we wish we had more hearts or spades? Yeah, but what about this one? A spade, double by partner, pass, and you've got this hand.
1 spade, or no, 2 spades.
Two.
Oh, no, hearts.
Oh.
Bingo,
Yeah,
2
go.
hearts. Yeah, don't bid the opponent's suit.
Tricky.
Phil,
Yes,
once your partner has doubled and you bid the hearts in this
Yep.
situation here, the last one you have up there, and maybe your partner has something, can your partner rebid after double?
we'll talk about that.
Okay.
And part of what you touched on is kind of intermediate level. But
Okay.
we'll talk about it a little bit.
All righty, thank you.
Partner, for all partner knows, you have 0 points. So partner will be a little cautious. Hey, I put the word partner there. What do you know? Doubler's partner must bid. Let's look at a really extreme example. 1 heart, partner doubles, pass, and this is your hand.
Mhm.
Wow.
There you're really talking 0 points.
Yeah, you're talking 0 points.
I guess 1 spade, 1 spade.
1 spade, bingo.
Yeah.
Do you want to defend 1 heart?
No.
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 And this is why partner has to be careful. This is why the doubler has to be careful. Because there's always a chance that you've got a gosh awful mess like this. So back to the question that got asked. Oh, yeah, it's okay to pass if your heart suit was like king, queen, jack, 10, 9, 8. And you're going to take a million heart tricks. Let's get back to the question that got asked a little earlier. What do we do if that second opponent bids? And the answer is you're off the hook. So if it starts out a club and partner doubles and you have this mess, and the next person does anything other than pass, what do? You pass. And you're
So Phil, in the first example, why then wouldn't you bid 2 hearts?
how many hearts does this opponent have?
5.
5,
At least
more.
5. How many hearts does partner have?
maybe none or 1.
Maybe none.
Yeah, maybe none. Do we feel any good about playing in a heart contract?
No, you're right.
No. So we bid a spade. Occasionally you have to bid a 3-card suit. Because it would be way worse to play in 2 hearts your way, and it would be way worse to let them play 1 heart their way, making a bunch of over tricks.
So what does it mean when you say you do not want to defend 1 heart doubled, which will make 3 or 4?
I'm just guessing that if they play 1 heart, they're going to take 9 or 10 tricks.
So what does make 3 or 4 mean?
Oh, make 3 or 4 means or win 9 or 10 tricks.
Oh, sick. Okay.
It's like bid 4, make 4, bid 3, make 3. The expression is bid 1, made 3. So they would be in 1 heart taking 9 tricks or 1 heart taking 10 tricks. Did that help, Lee?
Yes.
Okay.
What if the partner of the opponent redoubles? Are you still off the hook?
That's a great question. So it goes a club, double, redouble. Are you off the hook? In one sense, yes, because partner's going to get to bid again.
Oh yeah, okay.
But let's change this hand so you have 5 little spades. Bid a spade. Tell partner where you want to be.
Yeah.
Partner would love to get some direction from you. With this hand, you would just pass and let partner decide.
What would redouble mean in that case? I don't understand.
That's above our pay grade here.
Well, is it
Having said that, the typical agreement is a one level bid, double, redouble says, partner, I have 10 high card points. I got a pretty good thing here. That's what mom taught me in the 60s.
okay?
So
What is is the redouble the 2 X's?
yes, the
on the
redouble is the
card?
2 X's.
Okay. Thank
Yep.
you.
Redouble is 2 X's. Whew. Okay, just gonna take a little bit of a breath here. Doubler's partner should lean toward a major suit. We love major suits, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, oops, I meant to take away. This is not a classic takeout double. X that out. Where's my annotator? Forgot to make that edit. It carried over from another slide. Okay, one club. And Mark, to your question, if the bad guy opens a club and I hold this hand, I'm going to double. I didn't have that beautiful singleton from before, but I know partner's going to try to bid a major and I want to get in the auction. And the only way I can do it is to bid double. So I'm going to say double. And then there's a pass and maybe partner has this hand. So you got 4 diamonds to the king and 4 little hearts. I would bid a heart. And the reason is partner's always more interested in the majors. They score more points. Partner is less likely to, kind of cheat a little bit if the shortness is in a minor. So I bid a heart with this hand. Doubler is usually trying to find a 4-4 major fit. That's what the doubler is usually trying to do. If she had a 5-card major, she would have overcalled. And you notice that I think just about all the hands we looked at, whether the opening bid was clubs or diamonds or hearts or spades, which is where doubler's shortness is, doubler always had 4 in the other major. So doubler is almost always trying to find a 4-4 major fit because we love major suits. Is this going okay, or is this too heavy, or?
Good. Good.
All right.
Thank you.
And again here, shape and length. This is a reminder from the prior slide. Shape and length are more important than high cards. This 4-card heart suit and this 4-card diamond suit, I'd bid a heart 100 times out of 100. If this person over here bid a spade instead of passing, I'd pass like a hot potato because I'm off the hook, right? But if I have to bid, I'm going to tell partner, hey, I got 4 hearts. Whoops, I got to figure out how to erase that. Because this time, whoops, I lost my annotation thing. Well, we're just going to have to live with that because I can't find my annotation. Oh, it went away. So, okay, so a club.
Wait, we can't see your slides.
Yeah.
Oh, it turned itself off.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Okay, we good again?
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you for telling me. It could have been 25 minutes from now. So opponent bids a club, and you've got this classic takeout double shape, and you've got 12 high card points. You're thrilled to make a double. And then the next person passes. And what happens if partner holds this hand? What do you think's the best description of your hand?
Balanced.
How about one no trump? Can the bad guys do much damage to you in the club suit?
Not a lot.
No. No, not a lot. You've got 4 of them to the king jack. Do you have any other suit that you're excited about bidding?
No.
No, no. So with this hand, I would bid 1 no trump. And what it says is, partner, I don't have a suit to bid. If I had 4 spades, I would have bid a spade. If I had 4 hearts, I would have bid a heart. If I had 4 diamonds, I would have bid a diamond. But I do have opener's suit stopped. And 1 no trump to me just feels like the most informative bid here. It doesn't happen very often.
Would this be the 6 to 10 or 6 to 9 points?
Yeah, it'd be about that range, probably 6 to 10-ish.
Bill, I have a question.
Yes.
You said if you had 4, you would have bid. Did you mean 5?
No, because remember the context, a club double, which says in English,
Oh, yeah.
partner, make a bid.
Yeah. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah. No, I love the questions. So partner saying bid, and I think the most descriptive thing you can say here is 1 no trump.
Yep.
You know, you've got their club suit stopped. If you play 1 no trump from this side, your opening lead, if it's a club, is going to come around to your king jack small. We love playing 4th to a trick like that, right? If they play the queen, we capture it. If they play the ace, we throw a little one and our king is good. If they play the 9 or the 10, we take it with our jack. We love playing 4th to a trick. And, you know, if they lead a club, we're golden.
I have a question because you said on one of the ones we were playing, there wasn't anything that could be bid, so you did bid the 3 spades
Yes.
in that case.
And
So it would be possible theoretically to do 3
Yes.
spades here.
Absolutely. There's, you know, in bridge, I'm fond of saying there's no always and there's no never, but there's better and worses. And there's also just judgment and partnership agreement. And I'm sure there's some people who might bid a spade or a heart with this hand. Personally, I think 1 no trump is more descriptive. I'm saying, partner, I'm relatively weak. I do have clubs stopped, and I didn't have anything else I really wanted to tell you. There might be some people who bid a heart or a spade, not me. Was that helpful, Kaya? Okay.
Phil, what would the doubler have bid, the second bid?
Well, let's put ourselves in the mind of the doubler. What did partner just tell us? Don't have 4 spades, don't have, or didn't want to bid spades, didn't want to bid hearts, didn't want to bid diamonds, and has clubs stopped. So we're not really going very high here, right? And we don't seem to have a fit anywhere. So let's get out low. Let's play in 1 no trump. And maybe you make it, maybe you don't. If you don't, there's always another hand. I think you're going to get a club lead. You're going to win a trick. You've got 2 diamonds is 3, 4. You've got the, I'm sorry, is 2, 3. You've got the heart is 4. The strength is probably over here. So you lead to the jack of spades, and then later you lead to the king of spades, hoping the ace and or queen are over here. I bet you make 1 no trump. And you guys know what I say about 1 no trump, right? People get very nervous playing it, but the only thing harder than declaring 1 no trump is defending it. The defenders give you tricks in 1 no trump all the time. It's a wonderful thing. I love declaring 1 no trump. Doubler's partner can compete if she's not too weak. So this comes back to the question of what do you do if your partner, and I don't have the word here, it goes a diamond, partner doubles, and this person bids 2 diamonds, which is a fairly weak raise. And suppose you've got this hand. you're off the hook, right? Because this person bid. You do not have to bid. Is there something you'd like to tell partner?
Hearts.
Yeah, you want to tell partner, I got some hearts. I got a halfway decent hand. You want to compete, so you bid 2 hearts. Do I have a hard and fast rule about the strength that you need to do that? A, no. B, who wants to memorize yet another set of guidances? So just go with your gut. You know, partner has said, I'm about opening strength. I'm short in diamonds. Please tell me what you got. And you get a chance at a nice low level to tell partner you got some hearts. Do we like that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. And remember, as the doubler, you force your partner to bid. Your partner could have 0 points. So you want to be very cautious about raising partner's bid. Let's look at an example. This is what you don't want to have happen. 1 diamond, and you've got this hand, classic takeout double. 11 high card points, shortness in their suit, support for everything else. You double. That person passes. Partner bids a heart. And it comes back around to you. A lot of people have this instinct early on that, oh, partner bid hearts, I should raise partner's hearts. Why did partner bid hearts?
They had to.
We hollered at partner, bid your best suit. It's very tempting here to bid 2 hearts. What if partner had this hand? How do we feel?
Bad.
Bad to the bone. Or no, that's the opposite of that. I did see George Thorogood once 50 years ago.
So if the partner had points, would they have bid 2 hearts?
Yeah, yes. You are you reading ahead? So you have to be very cautious about raising, and there's a ton of information and things to think about regarding takeout doubles. On the one hand, they're super straightforward and super common and super useful and super descriptive and super helpful. But like everything else in bridge, there's wheels within wheels, right? So sometimes the doubler can raise, but you need a lot of points. And I'm not going to go into that today. It's in the appendix. And to your specific question, Karen, if partner over here had about 10 points, Deborah says 9, she should jump when she responds. She should bid 2 hearts, not 1 heart. This is an intermediate level thing to think about. When Dana and I first took bridge courses, we took them from this fabulous teacher who focused on intermediate players, or rising intermediates is what we were. And he said the following thing. He said, in this situation, remembering to jump with 10 points is the hardest thing for intermediate players to learn. I thought that was really interesting. So anyway, these are more kind of intermediate level or rising intermediate level comments. The point is, you don't want to end up in this mess. You got to remember you held a gun to partner's head. And so don't start getting excited thinking partner has some interest in playing in a heart game. So what's the 10% to remember? Opponent opens a suit and you make a takeout double. You're saying about opening strength or better. I can't bid a suit on my own. I don't have a 5-card suit that I want to bid. I'm short in their suit, and please, please, please bid, because I can support or at least tolerate any other suit. Second thing is doubler's partner must bid. even with 0 points. Remember that horrible hand we looked at, the 3-4, 3-3 with no points? Bid your longest suit and lean toward a major. If you've got like king, queen, jack, 10, 9, 8 of opener's suit, you're going to take 5 tricks in their suit, then you could pass because they're probably going down. But other than that, you really, really, really have to bid. You can double for takeout in some similar situations. I won't go into the details here. I think I have one slide that's an example. And just assume that anytime partner doubles a low level bid, she's saying, please bid. I don't have anything I can say. Tell me something, but we need to bid. Tell me something about your hand. And again, remember, partner could have 0. So be very, very cautious. And I think I snuck in 2 PS slides here. We good for that?
Yep.
Okay. Should double or bid again? We looked at this before. It's a bit risky because partner could have 0. But let's look at an example. A diamond, double, pass, a spade, and 2 diamonds, and you, whoops. Sorry, it was all those things came up out of order. Sorry. You've got this hand. It's a pretty nice hand. Now, do we want to sell out to 2 diamonds? I don't know. I'd probably bid 2 spades. The hand has 13 high card points and 3 for shortness. Partner probably isn't totally broke. I'm going to compete. So I would bid 2 spades. Not everybody would. And sometimes I'd go down 3. But I tend to compete a lot in the bidding. Question about that? You can bid, but just be cautious. And this is a really wonderful classic situation. You've got this lovely hand. You bid a spade. I mean, my goodness, you've got 13 high card points, 1 for length. You've got a void over here. If you guys have a fit in spades or hearts or anything, you're off to the races. And then the opponent bids 2 clubs. And then partner passes. And then the next person passes. What do you do? Double. What are you saying to partner? Do you want to defend 2 clubs doubled? I don't think so. You're saying to partner, I didn't rebid my spades, so you can infer I have exactly 5 spades, but I can support any other suit. So please bid. Do we like that?
Yeah.
Some people call this a reopening double. The words don't matter, it's the idea. Did you want to sell out and defend 2 clubs? I don't think so. Do you want partner to tell you more about her hand? I think so. So after a spade, 2 clubs, pass, pass, you double. It's a wonderful, wonderful bid. And it comes up. It does come up. Remember, our language only has 15, I think it is, words. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, spades, hearts, diamonds, clubs, no trump, pass, double, redouble. Look at all of the English language that was communicated by this one bid. Isn't that amazing?
If you bid that, Bill, if you bid that, do you have to have 12 points in your hand?
Well, you've already made an opening bid.
Oh, okay, so you had 12.
Yeah,
Okay.
in this particular situation, you've already made an opening bid.
Yeah.
And you didn't want to sell out to 2 clubs. You didn't want to defend 2 clubs.
Yeah.
But you couldn't rebid your spades. And if partner has either of the other suits, you'd be thrilled.
Yeah. Okay.
So go ahead and make a double. And again, any low level double, you don't want to defend 2 clubs. you're saying partner, please bid. So again, this is not beginner. This is kind of half a step or a step up from that. But once, as you become more and more comfortable, you'll just think of things like this at the table. Even if I'd never mentioned this, you'd be sitting there one day, you would have opened a spade, they would have said 2 clubs, and you go, gosh, darn it, I want partner to bid. And you would have pulled out the double card. So. Okay, time to stretch. And then we can go to coaches' rooms. There are some best e-bridge exercises that we could do. What I'd like to do is play 4 people at a table, because that's going to let us have somebody who makes an opening bid, somebody who maybe makes a takeout double, somebody who maybe responds, get a chance to declare, play defense. Having 4 people at a table is a little bit more chaotic than when everybody sits south. So I ask everybody's patience with that.